I was asked recently, why am I so interested in our public education system here in Prescott? I'm in my mid-70s. I'm retired. None of my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren are in the Prescott schools. So why do I care really so much about our school system here? To answer that question, I need to take you back 50 years. I need to take you to South Korea. I was a young Army lieutenant. I was commanding a combat engineer company somewhere between Seoul and the DMZ. Korea in 1965 was very different than Korea today. They had just completed a very devastating war that completely destroyed the entire country's infrastructure. There were no roads. There was unexploded ordinance all over the place left over from the war. The water systems were iffy. This war was on top of a 35-year occupation by Japan. They had no natural resources. I was fortunate to have in my company an augmentation of Korean soldiers, and all of these young men that were in my unit, most of them had educations, graduate engineers, better educated than my own troops there. I never quite understood it because there was no jobs there for these people, no infrastructure, no roads, no bridges, no natural resources, nothing there. They didn't have trees. The trees had been cut down to provide heat in the wintertime. Houses were constructed of mud and sticks. It was pretty basic. I was invited to meet Chairman of the County Board of Supervisors, and we were enjoying a meal together, and I was invited to his home. It was all very gracious, and in the brashness of a 20-something-year-old Army lieutenant, I said, why do you spend so much money in this country on education? There are no jobs for people. There's no place for these people to go to work when they graduate. And with the patience of an older gentleman, he looked at me and said, Lieutenant, our country has been destroyed. We have no infrastructure. We have no natural resources. The only resource we really have is our people. And so we're going to make that investment in our best resource, our own people, and perhaps they can build a new country for us. Now, flash forward to today and take a look at South Korea. South Korea has the 11th largest economy in the world. From 1965 to 1980, they grew an average of 8% a year. They're the world leaders in large bridge fabrication, shipbuilding, steel manufacturing. They build cars, Hyundais and Kias, that we buy over here. So Korea is doing just fine. And what did they do? They invested in their people. I think we should invest in our people here, our natural resource right here in the Prescott area, and watch our economy grow. That's why I support our public education.